Hello everybody, hope you're all doing great. So today I have this fresh and simple spring inspired makeup look for you featuring the coral shade. This look is perfect for daytime as it is very subtle and soothing. So I hope you enjoy. For my foundation today I'm using my MAC Face and Body in the shade C3. This is a very light foundation which I think is perfect for a daytime look as it gives a very natural dewy finish. And I'm applying it all over my face and neck with my Real Techniques buffing brush. Next, I'm using my Garnier roll-on concealer under my eyes to hide the dark circles and also to highlight the area. This is one of my most favorite concealer for everyday use as it is very light in consistency and it gives a very natural finish. So I'm blending it out with my finger. I think our fingers are the best makeup tools, so one should get as much use as possible out of it. Then to set my under eye area, I'm using my e.l.f. HD under eye setting powder with a Real Techniques setting brush. I'm absolutely loving this product as it does a great job at a very affordable price. Next, to set my foundation, I'm using my MAC Studio Fix in NC35 with a Real Techniques powder brush. Then to prime my eyes, I'm using my Sigma eyeshadow base in the shade Persuade all over my eyelid using my finger. Using such a base would help the eyeshadows last all day and prevent creasing, and also helps the shadows to pop. Now from my Lorac Pro palette, I'm taking the shade Taupe with my Sigma E40 brush. You can take any fluffy blending brush. And I'm applying this shade on my crease as a transition color. Next, I'm taking this peachy shade from my BH120 color eyeshadow palette with my Sigma E55 shading brush and I'm applying it in the middle of my eyelid, leaving some empty space on both the corners. Then from the Lorac palette, I'm taking a mixture of the gold and light bronze shade and placing it in the inner corner of my eye where I kept some space earlier. Now on the outer portion, I'm applying this magenta shade with the same Sigma E55 brush. Then to highlight my brow bone, I'm using this nude shade with a Real Techniques Deluxe Crease brush. Then I'm again taking the same magenta shade with a small smudge brush and applying it under my lower lash line. Now to darken my outer corner, I'm taking this shade called Deep Purple with a blending brush and placing it on my outer corner. If you want to keep the look very light and simple, then you can skip this step. but I like a bit of smokiness in my eye look, so that's why I'm using it. Then I'm again taking the taupe shade and going over my crease just to blend everything out. Then I'm again taking the deep purple shade with an angled liner brush and smoking out my lower lash line further. Now I'm using my Rimmel Glam Eyes liquid liner to draw a thin line along my upper lash line. Next, to line my waterline, I'm using my Urban Decay 24/7 liner in Perversion. And I'm also gonna tight line with this. As I won't be wearing falsies today, so tight lining would give the effect of fuller lashes. Then for my mascara, I'm using my Jordana Best Lash Extreme Mascara on both my top and bottom lashes. Then I'm using a brow pencil to fill in my brows and shape them. For an everyday look, I think brow pencils give a more natural look than brow pomades or gels. Now I'm using my e.l.f. Clear Brow Gel to set my brows in place. Next, I'm lining my lips with this peachy pinky lip liner. I'm really sorry, but the name and brand of it wore out, so I couldn't mention it. For my lips today, I'm using my MAC Impassioned. I'm just dabbing it on as I want a very light wash of color. But if you want a bright lip, you can apply it properly or use any other bright lipstick of your choice. Next, for a glossy finish, I'm using my Maybelline Elixir lip gloss in the shade Caramel Infused. Now to contour, I'm using the Hoola by Benefit with a Real Techniques contour brush. I'm also lightly contouring my nose, my forehead and my jawline. Today for my blush, I'm using this Australis blush in the shade Shop Goss with an e.l.f. angled blush brush. Whoa, that was a mouthful. Then to highlight my face, I'm using my Mary Luminizer by the Balm. So I'm highlighting the tops of my cheekbones, nose bridge, forehead and chin. So here's the finished look. I really like how it turned out. I think it's a perfect balance of color and subtlety. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, then please don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. So until next time, take care and bye-bye.